Hi everyone, my name is Sky, and before I get this video started, I want to give a shout out to the fabulous guy who inspired me to do this video, Finn the Invincible. So if you're watching this, hi Finn! I think you rock! Finn is a trans man from merry old England, and he is super nice to his followers, answering almost all of their questions and being very upfront about his surgical transition journey. I really admire him, so if you'd like to know more about Finn, check out the link to his channel in the crotch bar. Now, onward to the topic. What's good about being trans? Up until recently, I mostly thought that there is nothing good about being trans. But with a bit of pondering, I started to realize that there are positives in my life that have happened as a result of my transition journey. I will share two of those things in this video and plan to share more in the future once I come up with them. In order to talk about the first positive thing about being trans, I have to include a bit of backstory about coming out of the closet. Prior to coming out, I was really miserable and struggled with mental health stuff for years. I tried meds and therapy, but inside me there was this lack of motivation to get better, and I thought my life was pretty pointless. I had to hit rock bottom in my life before I was serious about getting better. I won't go into details about my rock bottom moment, but that shitty time in my life brought me in contact with a trans person who really inspired me to pop out of the closet and be my true self. And let me tell ya, coming out was one of the best decisions I ever made. The motivation to change my body to fit my mind also motivated me to work on my mental health as well. I went through years of rather intense group therapy, as well as years of rather intense individual therapy. My individual therapist is a bigender person who truly believed in me and believed that I could be the best Sky I can be. I worked hard in therapy, went through so much emotional turmoil as I untangled the negative thinking I had developed over the past 30 or so years. Then I learned new ways to cope with my thoughts and healthy ways of reacting to life's challenges. It took years, but finally, I feel the happiness that I once thought was impossible for me because I saw myself as such a mess. The second thing that's positive about being trans is finding community in the Mojai community. It took a long ass time to find a solid group of positive, supportive folks who are now like family to me. And I had to sift through a lot of negative people and groups that just weren't for me until I found my tribe, so to speak. I'm learning how to cherish the people in my life who accept me as I am and not take that for granted because so many trans folks don't have that. I've met a lot of awesome people in my transition journey, and I'm so glad that some of them are still in my life. Well, I hope this video was inspiring to someone out there. Thank you to all my new subscribers who have recently started following me as a result of my last video, Trans Invisibility. It has really moved people, to my surprise, and I'm glad I can be hopeful. Also, some of you may have noticed the comment sections of some of my videos have been disabled. And I did that because of all the cruel comments I get from internet trolls. So, if anyone wants to legitimately talk to me, you can leave me a private message. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram, and the links are in the crotch bar. and I will see everyone on the World Wide Web later. Bye.